Hello everyone, teacher Jonas here, and today we're going to learn a new topic and it's very important. But before we get to it, let's review what we learned last class. So let's learn about air again. What is air? Air is a mixture of many gases. Now 78% of those many gases is nitrogen. 21%, which is the most important part, is oxygen, which we breathe, and we have 1% others. Now, it's not only gases, it's dust, it's particles, very small things, and even water in the air. So, moving air is called wind. You see, the air moves from my mouth to outside, and it becomes wind. That is what wind is. Now let's talk about properties of air. Air has weight, just like this picture. I don't think I need to explain it to you. Just repeat after me. Air has weight. Okay. Next, air takes up space. One more time. Air takes up space. Very good. Number 3, repeat after me. Air is invisible. Air is invisible. Where is it? I cannot see it because it's invisible. Okay, so then we learn about importance of air. So let's review about that too. Importance means why it is important. So importance of air is why air is important. You already know it. Living things are all the things that have life. So it means humans, animals, plants. And humans and animals need oxygen to breathe. So, what is breathing? Breathing is when you inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide. Now, inhale, exhale. We also call it breathe in, breathe out. So this one is easier, right? But try to learn inhale and exhale too. Now, let's breathe together. Do it with me. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Very good. Now you feel fresh. So, as you know, humans and animals breathe in, inhale oxygen, and breathe out, exhale carbon dioxide. But what about plants? As you remember, plants also breathe, but they breathe in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen. They give us oxygen. That's why plants are so important. That's why trees and all the other plants are important to us. So, you see, we take the oxygen, we give out carbon dioxide, and the tree says, hey, thank you for the carbon dioxide. Here is oxygen. So, trees and plants are very important. So, what is respiration? Respiration is when you breathe, you get energy. Okay? The energy doesn't happen in your mouth. Okay? It happens all over your body. So when you take in oxygen, your body uses the oxygen. Just like a car that needs oil, your body needs oxygen. So it gets energy. So respiration is very important. Now, the air covering the earth is called atmosphere. This is called atmosphere. So right now the air around you is also atmosphere, but we call the air all around Earth, we call it atmosphere. Now, atmosphere is very important because Earth doesn't get too hot or too cold because of atmosphere. Another thing is that atmosphere protects Earth from sun's UV radiation, and meteoroids. Because sun, see, shoots UV radiation, but it doesn't hit us. It hits the atmosphere. It doesn't come in. And also, meteoroids are big rocks that are floating in the space. But when they come to atmosphere, they burn. So they don't hit us because of atmosphere. So all living things can live because of air. Atmosphere protects Earth and keeps it from getting too hot and too cold, and it protects us from UV lights as well as meteorites. Okay, now let's talk about the new topic, and it's very serious, guys, because it's happening right now. So listen carefully. Today's topic is air pollution. Air pollution. Now, as you know, air is a mixture of many gases. Air pollution is unclean air with harmful things. Now, unclean means dirty. In Thai, you say sokopok, right? So unclean air. When air is unclean, when air is dirty, with harmful things. Harmful means that it is dangerous. Dangerous for us. For example, when you breathe it, it means it is harmful to you. Or when some animals breathe it, they cannot breathe. It means it is harmful. So when the air is unclean with harmful things, we call it air pollution. Look at here. So much smoke. It can be because of cars. You see, cars and vehicles create CO2, carbon dioxide. So let's see causes of air pollution, or what makes air pollution happen. We have factories. These are factories. Factories make a lot of things. They make my phone. They make this mouse. They make this laptop that I'm using. They make this. They make electricity. They refresh the water. They do a lot of things in factories. But they cause a lot of pollution. Next, we have vehicles. Vehicles means all types of cars, trucks, motorcycles, airplanes, what else? Boats. These are called vehicles. Okay, so when I say vehicle, I don't mean car, truck. No, I mean all of them. Okay, so all vehicles also cause air pollution. Now, another reason we have air pollution is cutting trees. As you remember, trees take carbon dioxide, which is bad, and give us oxygen. So cutting it is also another cause of air pollution. So let's talk about factories. Okay, let's talk about number one cause of air pollution. Factories create many things. Factories create electricity. Factories create all items in your house that you see. TV, fan, computer, camera, everything you see around you is made in factories. Okay? Now, factories are good for us because they make a lot of things. But factories create a lot of smoke, heat, and a lot of other things that make the air unclean and harmful. Okay, so these create air pollution. Now, in total, we call it factories. So factories create air pollution. Okay, let's see the next one. Vehicles. As I said, vehicles can be truck, bus, car, van, motorcycle, airplane. They all make air pollution, but some of them make it too much. Look at this bus. We all have seen it. They get so much smoke out of them that it's crazy. Look at this picture. The air is completely filled with smoke coming out of vehicles. Look at this picture. Cars, buses, they all create smoke. they all create CO2, carbon dioxide, and it's very bad. It creates air pollution, right? So vehicles are another cause of air pollution. Next, we have cutting trees. Now, we cut trees to make paper, to make toilet paper, to make a lot of things, and it's good for us. But we sometimes waste it so much. We sometimes cut so many trees. Sometimes we cut trees to build houses or to build cities. But remember, guys, trees are very important to us because they take all the dirty carbon dioxide, all the dirty CO2, and they give us oxygen. So when we cut them, we make more air pollution because there are no trees to give us oxygen. And the CO2 just gets more, and more. So cutting trees is another cause of air pollution. So let's look at the causes again. So we have 3 causes of air pollution that we talk about today. Number 1, repeat after me. Factories. Factories. Very good. Number 2, vehicles. Vehicles. Very good. Vehicles. Number 3, cutting trees. Cutting trees. Okay. Now, Earth, our planet, is becoming very sick. It's already very sick. What can we do to prevent air pollution? Prevent means stop. Okay? How can we stop air pollution? How can we prevent air pollution? I will tell you, and listen carefully because you can do it too. We have 3 ways to prevent air pollution that we talk about today. Number 1, save energy and don't waste. Now, save energy can be electricity, can be gas, can be other forms of energy. And don't waste it. Don't waste electricity. Don't waste other types of energy. Okay? So that's way number 1. Way number 2 is carpool. Carpool. Carpool is when people, let's say, POM goes to school with 1 car. Plume go to school with another car. Ploy goes to school with another car. So we have 3 friends that go to school with 3 cars. But one day they say, hey, let's go with 1 car instead of 3 cars. So Ploy, Poom, and Plume all get into 1 car. So 3 people, 1 car. They go to school. This is called carpool. Okay? Next, be kind to nature. Be kind to nature. Kind means being nice to nature. Don't start fire. Don't throw trash. I don't know. Be careful with plants. Don't kill plants. Don't cut trees. That means being kind to nature. Now let's get into detail. What do I mean when I say save energy and don't waste? You can save energy by switching off lights. When you go out of your room, you can switch off the light. You can turn off the light. Also, when you're not using something, imagine you go on a trip. You can unplug things that are always running. For example, TV. When you go on a trip, you can unplug it. Or, for example, let's say your computer. When you go out, you can unplug it because it uses electricity all the time. Or you can use good lamps because some lamps use so much electricity, but some of them use very little. So you can save energy by doing these 3 things. Switch off lights when you don't use them, unplug electric devices when you don't use them, and use good light bulbs for your lamps. Okay. Now, what do I mean when I say don't waste. Look at this boy. Not good. The TV is on. Radio is on. Water is running. The fridge is open. There is a car outside which is on, but they're not going anywhere. His phone is in charge. The AC is on, but the window is open and the light is on. It's daytime. Oh my God, so much wrong. First of all, he's not watching the TV, right? So turn it off. He's not listening to music on the radio. Turn it off. Close the water. The water is getting wasted. We have the fridge. Oh no, the fridge is open. When fridge is open, it means that it has to use a lot of electricity to become colder and colder. The car outside, the car is on, but it's not moving. It's wasting energy. Or look at here, the light is on, but it's daytime. There is already light everywhere. Why turn on the electricity here, right? So turn it off. Why is the AC on when the window is open? If you want the AC on, close the window. Okay? Because if you open the door, open the window, and turn on the AC will continue working very hard and it will use a lot of electricity. So you have to turn it off. Now, this is the way you can save energy and don't waste. Let's see the next one. Carpool. Look at this picture. Instead of 2 cars, whoop, 1 car, but 2 people. Now look at this one. It's very interesting. We have how many people? 200 people in 177 cars. So many cars. Now, if you put them all on bikes, see, it's better. They can ride a bicycle. They will get on 3 buses or in 1 light train. So you see, instead of all these cars, they can all ride bicycles. Or they can all get in 3 buses. Or they can get on 1 light train. See, instead of going in all of these cars, 200 cars, sorry, 200 cars, right? Or 200 people. You see, there is too many cars, and cars create carbon dioxide, okay? So instead, we can carpool like this, or ride bicycle, get on buses, or get on train. It's easier. So look at here, all that people, 200 people, 177 cars, all in 1 small train mobile. So carpool is also very important. But this is what we call carpool, when more people stay in 1 vehicle. 2 people in 1 car instead of 2 people in 2 cars. Okay, let's go to the next one. Be kind to nature. Now guys, nature means everything, means all living things, means trees, flowers, all plants, animals too. Trees and plants are very important to us. They give us oxygen, right? They make us breathe. They help us breathe. So if you start fire next to a tree, it's going to hurt the tree. Maybe the tree is going to get on fire and die. You can water plants, or you can even plant trees. You can plant flowers, and more of them will come, and it will help us all have more oxygen. Now, this is what I call being kind to nature. Okay, so we have 3 causes of air pollution: factories, vehicles, cutting trees. Now, what can we do to prevent air pollution? Save energy and don't waste. We can carpool, and we can be kind to nature. In that way, we can all have a happy earth, healthy earth, beautiful blue sky. And we can breathe clear air. Now you can start now and do it. Okay. So that's it for today's class. I talked a lot, but I hope you understand what I taught you today. Because it's very important. It's not only for school, but it's for your life. You can use it every day. Okay, everyone. Until next time, Teacher Jonas out. Bye bye, everyone. See you.